Picture this: Adolf Hitler. Not in a military uniform, not behind a podium delivering fiery speeches, but in a lab coat. Yes, you read that right. He somehow found himself as a chemistry teacher. Now, we can debate the hows and whys of this scenario another time. What matters is that the man who once dreamt of conquering Europe is now tasked with conquering the periodic table. Before him sits a classroom of bewildered students. They're more accustomed to goose-stepping than test tubes. They're more familiar with propaganda posters than the intricacies of covalent bonds. Yet, here they are, ready for a lesson unlike any other. Their teacher, a man whose understanding of chemistry might be charitably described as rudimentary at best. Today's lesson: gases. More specifically, the behavior of gases under pressure. Hitler paces back and forth in front of the chalkboard. A pointer in one hand, a piece of chalk in the other. He's out of his element, to say the least. Yet, there's a glimmer in his eye, a spark of recognition. "You see," he declares, tapping the board with the pointer. "Gases. They expand. They push outward, seeking more space." He pauses, drawing a parallel in his mind. The gas laws, they resonate with his own ideology, Lebensraum, the need for living space, the driving force behind his expansionist ambitions. Could it be, he wonders, that the principles governing the natural world align perfectly with his political vision? He launches into a convoluted explanation, mixing scientific terms with political rhetoric. He talks of molecules jostling for dominance, of pressure building, of inevitable expansion. The students, for their part, are utterly lost. They scribble notes frantically, hoping to decipher some meaning from the chaotic lecture. The lesson devolves from there. Hitler, struggling to recall basic chemical formulas, resorts to what he knows best: impassioned speeches. He transforms the Bunsen burner into a makeshift podium, his voice rising and falling with theatrical flair. "We must understand the nature of gases," he proclaims, his pointer jabbing the air. "Their inherent desire for expansion. It is a force of nature, a force that cannot be contained." He pauses, his eyes scanning the room, searching for some sign of understanding, some flicker of agreement. The students, caught between amusement and bewilderment, exchange nervous glances. They had signed up for chemistry, not a political rally. Yet here they are, trapped in a lecture hall that has suddenly transformed into a bizarre fusion of a science lab and a political assembly. Of course, the reality is far different. Hitler's understanding of science was limited, his interpretations often skewed to fit his own preconceived notions. The natural world, with its complexities and nuances, cannot be shoehorned into simplistic political ideologies. The gas laws, those fundamental principles governing the behavior of gases, have nothing to do with expansionist ambitions or racial superiority. They exist independently of human desires and political agendas. They are a testament to the elegance and order of the natural world, a world that often defies our attempts to impose our own limited understanding upon it.